How is everybody? Let's jump in. I don't think we need to listen to that. Maybe I need to update the starting soon music. We've had the same music for quite a while. Here we go. We're back with Mr. Argo Hurston, where we left off after arriving here at Everest Harbour. Chat's fired up. Acorn's here. JP's here. Motherfig's joined us. Big Mouth over on Twitch. Hey mate, played it last night. Didn't get much done as I was too busy trying to work stuff out. I'm loving the concept at the moment and the sheer scale of it. Well, it's only going to get bigger. Can't wait to explore more. I started at Area 18, exactly the same place that I started. I'd suggest that to...
Let's do this thing! Whoa!
Do this thing! I started at Area 18 too. I'm leaving the stream now, but we'll be back later. Peace. Thanks, brother. Appreciate it. Well, according to me, JP was the first one in the chat. Maybe very shortly followed by Acorn, who demands a stream restart. Oh, boy. Okay, so whereabouts are we at the moment? We're up at Everest Harbour. We're so close to completing a couple of side quests. We just need a little bit more exploration. We need to find some golden medmans, 5 of them to be precise, and we need to be able to find, or at least spin up, a Moby Glass mission. Now I have added in, the mission list grows. Let me see if I can bring it up. Okay, Hurston. The mission list. Crouch may be happy to learn that S3 drives in 4.0 can achieve faster than light speeds. What, under regular thrusters? That sounds pretty crazy. Star Citizen side quests. Let's get our dice roller ready. Okay, we need that one. Alright, so... JP is the sower of trouble. Now, before we get into things properly, there is a small situation that is happening at the moment. And it is a lack of... I don't want to say it. I don't want to say it.
You have a new Twitch follower, sir.
Put the Tim Tams down, folks. Darkocon just subbed on Twitch. You bloody legend. Thank you.
What a legend. Appreciate the subscription on Twitch, mate. What a legend. The support is amazing. Thank you, mate. Fuck your ads. Rhino has joined us in the chat. There is a problem. You know how we start every stream here at After Dark? Uh-oh. Just a minute. I'll be back in a minute.
Oh, do you have one? See, no, like, no, like.
So, you know, get out of it. You know how we start every stream here at After Dark with a good old Tim Tam Slam. Now, I did mention there was a problem.
And it's for me. It's for me. Me.
There,
Me.
there is one Tim Tam that has survived the day.
We split it in half.
We can't split it in half.
Yeah.
Because then it doesn't work like a Tim Tam slam.
It works.
It doesn't work.
It also works. Actually.
No, it doesn't work. Oh, this camera, I need to stop this autofocus.
It'll work.
It doesn't work. I'm sorry, sweetheart. It's the only one.
That's what I said. See, Tim, that's what I said to do.
Crouch, Tim Tam slam it, then give it to her. No, what? I want to have the Tim Tam slam.
You have it. You like it. Yeah, and then I just eat the Tim Tam. It works. Don't eat it yet. Don't. That's the tiniest piece ever, but okay.
Well, yeah, at least you get some. It is sacrilegious. Look what has happened to the Tim Tam. What is... Get out of here. It's time for bed. Go to bed. What do we do, hey? She gets a third of it, mate. A Tim Tam. It is 2 chocolate biscuits with a little bit of chocolate in the middle, all wrapped up in golden chocolate. Normally, there's more than this of the Tim Tam. As you can see, a delicious biscuit. Now, normally, we would bite off the opposite corners of this Tim Tam, which exposes the inside of the biscuit and allows us to use it like a straw. Now, I have in front of me a delicious hot chocolate. I'm hoping that if I bite off this corner here and dunk the whole thing into my hot chocolate, it'll still work like a 2/3 Tim Tam slam. I've got to find a better hiding spot to put Tim Tams, because all my hiding spots have been discovered. I've got to come up with some new ones. With the biscuit properly prepared, let's see if we can slam this thing that's been ripped in half. It works. It works even better. Oh shit. I went for a double dip. I went for a double dip and it almost fell completely apart. It obviously works better because there's more exposed surface area when it's broken in half. Uber eats some Tim Tams. Yeah, half each. She had to have a little bit, Rhino. She had to have a little bit. Kids. It is not a freaking penguin, mother fig. It is not. She took me for a ride, did she, Meta? No, the packet wasn't full. That was the packet from last night, which I stupidly put in the same hiding position that she just seems to find all the time. And it's not really a hiding position. I just put it underneath my keyboard. I don't know why I keep doing it. Let's have a quick look here. No, that's the wrong page. So the mission list has grown a little bit. Do I have another packet for later, Metaphysical? I do not. I do not. Need to change the packaging, yeah. So the mission list is now up to 80. I've added in another one. It must be the fuses, because at some point in the future we're going to be able to go to the outpost and replace the fuses. So I've added in this one. This is an interesting one, right? Deliver 3 relays to the mission location and store in any loot box. Now, relays can be crafted in the Vulture, but Argo is a long way from having access to a Vulture. So one of the other things he's going to have to keep an eye out for and, loot are the relays from the ships that we discover along the way. Like we found all the components last night, which sadly we weren't able to sell, probably because I just was impatient in how we put them into the freight elevator. But we're going to have to snag the relays out of the ships. Oh, shit.
Hold up, wait, put the Tim Tams down. Motherfig fired up with a $9.79 super chat. Thank you for your support. For more milk and Tim Tams.
For more milk and Tim Tams. Motherfig, what a legend. With a £5 super chat. You're a legend, mate. That's going to get us 3 packets of Tim Tams. Well, 2.5. Or 2 packets of Tim Tams and some milk. That's a better idea because then I can get the milk and the Tim Tams. Shop at Jackson's Swapping Pyro sells fuses, by the way. Well, we're a long way from being able to get to Pyro. Now, I don't think... Let me quickly check... where's the mouse cursor gone? We need to add in one scene here, an audio.
I'm sorry to interrupt, Commander.
Okay.
Twitch is broadcasting an alert.
Darky Kond gifted a subscription. Welcome to the After Dark Slam Squad Metaphysical 1. Enjoy the Tim Tams. Darky Kond gifted a tier 1 sub to Metaphysical 1. This is their first gift sub in the channel.
Acorn, you're a legend. Look at this. He subscribes on Twitch, not only with the subscription on Twitch, but then drops a tier 1 sub to Metaphysical. Legend. So I think I think now we should have game sound here. We're just going to quickly come over here. So on this scene here, which we can easily tab in and out of, we didn't have game sound before, but we should have game sound now. So yeah, Motherfig says you can craft fuses on the Vulture. We don't have access to a Vulture at the moment, so we're going to have to steal them out of ships. I shouldn't say steal them. I should say salvage them, right? We need to salvage them out of ships. Let's get out of here. Now, I did update my NVIDIA software, installed a new NVIDIA app, updated my drivers and whatnot, and still need to look into the whole dual PC streaming setup side of things so we can make sure that we get a better quality stream and a better quality experience for everybody.
Vehicle selected. Stand by.
We need to get a drink too.
Your vehicle has been delivered to the
So the plan for tonight is to see if we can complete at least 2 of these quests. We need to find some golden medmans, and we need to. Let's go elevator. Really? Are we doing this tonight, are we? Okay. Nope. Wait. Yep. There we go. We need to find some golden medmans and hopefully pick up a Mobiglass app. A Mobiglass mission. And see if we can get ourselves off to a bunker. So I've added a couple of extra missions into the mission list. Obviously, we saw the one about the relays. But there's a few others that have been added in there. It's going to continue to grow. I added in, more things for the, I'll call them harvestables, but the collectibles, all the weird things that you find in the loot crates. Let's get this helmet on. Oh, yeah. That med gown we picked up off the ground before. Technically, that shouldn't be there because we haven't paid for a storage facility here at Everest Harbour yet. So I'm pretty sure I've settled on 25k per location as a storage facility. I can use that facility in transit to move things around or sell stuff, but I can't store stuff there unless I have, storage access, which I need to buy. Which I think at 25 grand is a significant sum. Again, can the rock fit in this cutter? No, the rock can't fit in here. So again, that just sort of helps, restrict, the gameplay to, local area. Well, not the gameplay, so to speak, but the storage of equipment. I can't just have stuff stored all over the place. Oh, yeah. I think I know what's going on. Game crashy. Game crashy. Well, that's disappointing. Sorry, Metaphysical. We need to hydrate. So I've got to stop switching between the scenes. So I've got one scene that captures the gameplay, right? And then another scene that switches over to a window capture. And the window capture doesn't have all the same scenes that the game capture has. For example, the stream alerts. Verifying has been completed. That's the third time I've crashed a desktop today. What did you find me for? Acorn, find me for something. Oh, yeah, for the med gown? Are you talking about the med gown? You said under the fine. Bold? What do you mean bold? I'm being fined for being bold? That's rude. That's rude. It's re-optimizing the shaders. Okay. Let's go. Hopefully we're in the ship. We can just log back into where we were. Mother pig. That's folliculist. In which cutter does it fit in? The none of the cutters. Yeah, Ronnie says none of the cutters can fit the rock. Unfortunately, JP. Or fortunately. All right, here we go. Oh, maybe the Scout. The Scout does have a bigger cargo bay. But I think it's just a tight fit trying to get it in there. That's what she said. All right. Is that gunfire going off over there? Oh yeah, look at this. Turrets are shooting at somebody. Let's go. Let's clear this navigation out. We'll jump down to Hurston. So again, the adventure continues. We're going to jump down to one of the mining outposts. We're going to see if we can find some golden medmans. I don't know where else to find those sorts of things. They're not harvestable, unfortunately. If they were harvestable, you know, then we could go somewhere and pick them off the plants. That would be cool. You know, it'd be super nice to have, you know, these sorts of harvestables, so to speak. around the surface of the planet. So that as you're driving around or adventuring around or as you're doing some rock mining, you might quickly jump out of your rock and go run over to that bloody Medman plant and, gather some of them up. But I haven't seen any, collectibles, any harvestables like that. They call them harvestables. I still need to fix Grandma. Oh, it's very dark here. Why do we keep coming to very dark places? We've got one ship view set up. Yeah, look at this joker in here. Oh yeah, still need to fix Grandmother's side quest. The poorly relative. Yeah, I think the side quest we've got, actually that's a good one. Grandma's failing health. I think we've got the side quest that we've got is Mother's favorite recipe, I think. Because it's after dark. Maybe we should only be able to play on the dark side of planets and moons. What is all this? Aphrite. Right next to the outpost. Oof. Look at that. Tuck that in there nicely. Let's go have a bit of a scout around. I need a drink too. And we got to find some proper armor. We've got a lot of stuff in here. No map? No map. Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm not wearing a helmet. No helmet. Technically we shouldn't need a helmet. But what we will take with us just in case is this. Because we are still on Norville, obviously breathable atmosphere, but for some reason we keep on dying inside the airlocks. Which hasn't been a good thing. So we'll take the Paramed gun with us. Maybe we'll find some ships around outside of Armistice we can try to salvage again. Yeah, Mother Fig, last night we kept on suffocating inside the airlocks. Four golden medmen. Okay, so they look like kind of like an acorn a little bit. I will take that. That'll be... Oh, we don't have our backpack on. This Amiyoshi plague. Sunset berries. Let's wear a plastic bag. That's so good. That's so good. All right. We got 4 golden medmans. We need 5
Let's do this thing. Whoa!
Let's do this thing. We're off. Oh, a whole bunch of tractor beams. 6 of them. That's some good credits right there. Right there. Okay, we need our backpack. Let's go get our backpack. Yeah, so I think the issues that we were having the other night with the alerts not playing is that I was on the wrong scene. Well, not... Yeah, the scene that I was on wasn't set up to play the alerts. Look at this plastic bag, man. Not that we can really see much at the moment. So I think I just need to duplicate this gameplay scene, and instead of having the game capture, have a display capture. That way we can tab in and out of the mission list and stuff easily. Do not place over the head. Alright, let's get that backpack. I mean, this is this plastic bag is designed for wearing over the head. For wearing over the head, excuse me. It's like a special bag. It's a special head bag. You know? If we started suffocating because of that head bag, that would be so funny. I mean, it's a breathable head bag. Alright, let's grab this stuff. We'll grab the other stuff over here. So I think for some of these side quests, as we start looting and collecting more of this stuff, they're going to become easier to complete. Because we won't need to keep searching around. If we just collect it as part of our adventures, then whenever we pick up one of these side quests, we can just duck back to our storage and go, oh, actually, I've got some of those in my storage. I'll duck back and go grab them. And we can get an easy mission complete. We need one more. Funny how the cutter's storage is bigger than most ships, twice its size. It's only 650. Don't have a torch. What is that? Oh, it's some sort of plant. It's only 650. 650k. But it is funny how some of the ships don't even have storage, like the bloody Constellation. Or the precious Nomad. The dear old Nomad doesn't have any internal lockers. The Reclaimer has no storage. Amazing. So I posted on the Discord earlier today about needing a capture card, and JP had mentioned that don't need a capture card anymore because Nvidia has some sort of feature or function in it. Okay, this box isn't working. So I need to look into that as an option for the dual PC streaming, because we're suffering again right now. Alright. One more golden medman. That's all we need. Oh! Did I see one? No. We've got another bag hat. These will be good to sell. Got plenty of drinks now. I don't think we need to get any more drinks. The drinks we really only need to collect when we're out on adventures, you know, because we can always buy them from the shops. No, only the one box in here, or one accessible box. Remote machine streaming, if I remember correctly. Oh, we'll have to have a look into it. Wait. Let's see how those two machines get connected. We already go in this one? I think we already went in this one, right? I don't think we've been in the main admin area yet. Rock mining at 30 server FPS is bliss. I could imagine. Anything at a 30 server FPS would be bliss. What is it? No, it's Mars ready to eat chicken patty dinner. We'll take some of those. We'll take the pyro tool. We do need different coloured flares. I think there's a side quest there called We're Having a Party. And they need 5 or 4 different coloured flares. $473 people on the server also. That's insane. That's obviously in the PTU 4.0. It's so good. That ship's open. That ship is open. Sadly, it's in Armistice, but we might be able to pull out its relays. No weapons. The relay's back here or something, aren't they? In here. Somewhere around here. Can't open them. No guns in their lockers. I thought the relays were just over here somewhere. Okay, let's get out of here. These frames are killing me, man. All the rock miners are going to be in pyro, hey? Can't wait to start exploring around. All right, we got ourselves 4 golden medmans. Wait. All right, let's go. For some reason, Star Citizen is only using 0.7% of my GPU. Does that make any sense? Tap Alt Z. Let's have a look at our statistics. It's using 30% of the CPU. OBS is using almost 50%. We're getting 14 frames. According to this, the stats from NVIDIA, the GPU is at 99%. According to Task Manager, it's at 75. Desktop Window Manager is using 31%. The hell is Windows Desktop Manager? Why is it using that much of my CPU, my GPU? Oh, hang on, wait a minute. We haven't rolled up our missions. Oh boy. All right, let's have a look. 2 missions. No, 1 mission. We need to get rid of that. 73. Surgical supplies. Collect 2 med gowns, 5 med pens, and 1 paramed tool, and store at any mission location. Okay, yeah, this one we can do. This one we can do easily. Whereabouts are we? I use Windows 10. Opera. Alright, that's our 1 mission accepted. So we need a couple of med gowns, which are easy to get. The paramed tool, we could probably find another one somewhere. Or sacrifice the one we've got. And the 5 med pens. Okay, might be able to complete that one. So we've got a couple of quests that are so close to being completed. Windows 10 has added F&AI, which is a system drain. Oh, that's wonderful. Why must things continue to change? All right, let's go. Is there anything in the area outside of the armistice? Doesn't look like it. Yeah, I've never seen that desktop window manager using so much GPU before. I don't. Why would it be using GPU? For what? There are apps you download to de-bloat Windows 10. So I need to download an app to remove the apps. But turning things off is a game you need to know the rules of. Oh dear God. I need to add in a couple of, pick your own Moby Glass mission side quests. Because right now, the side quests that trigger Moby Glass contracts are a specific type of Moby Glass contract. Pick a salvage contract, pick a hauling contract, that type of stuff. But I do need the opportunity every now and then to be able to say, pick my own Moby Glass contract. You're looking runner and you have no Windows Desktop Manager running? Yeah, it's weird. It's in the Windows System 32 folder. Last modified on the 18th of May. Scrub the last message, it's using 0.7 of your CPU. Yeah, mine's using 0.8 of my CPU and currently 29.4% of my GPU. Why is it using GPU at all? All right, Golden Medmans. We need one more. No ships in the surrounding area. I think we've been quite fortunate coming into these outposts in the last couple of adventures, finding some ships that are outside of the armistice that we've been able to have a bit of a look around. 0.2 of your GPU. Yeah, I don't know why mine's using almost 30. I wonder if we're on the same server we were on last night where that 890 jump was sitting outside here. Still sitting there. Really got to get some ship views set up. I think we are in the same place. There's that Hornet that was over there. Two Hornets here at the moment. Whoa. I don't know why I'm having these issues, because I don't know what's changed, right? Because we never used to have issues like this when I was streaming regularly. OBS was never using this level of GPU, and you know, when I first started streaming, everything was perfect. OBS currently using 76% of the GPU. It's crazy. You don't have Windows Desktop Manager, Motherfig? Maybe I just need to delete my OBS and just reinstall everything. Reset up my OBS. Let's get our backpack. Is there some way that I can throttle OBS? Because this is a nightmare. It's borderline unplayable. And I don't know why it's Star Citizen's using 0.9 of my GPU. My GPU's just been used by Desktop Windows Manager and OBS. That's it. And the NVIDIA app is using a tiny, tiny little bit. Star Citizen's not using it at all. Well, actually, I did change from the monitors that I was using to some larger monitors. And I'm now running in 1440p. So that's a fairly significant change. Glutrino, how are you, man? 07s, buddy. Hope you're keeping well. All right, Golden Medmans. Golden Medmans. Yeah, everything is screwed, JP, right now. Everything is not good. It's a misery. It's a misery. It's a misery for you. It's a misery for me. But I wanted to have a little bit of gameplay with Argo, and I have said that I will only ever do that live, so here we are. Looking for bloody Golden Medmans. It's so weird because I did a private stream earlier today and everything seemed fine. OBS was using around 15% of the GPU. I didn't even see that desktop Windows Manager thing. And I was like, oh yeah, everything seems to be okay. I'll do a little stream tonight. And then here we go, and then we're back to, you know, complaining about, you know, tech problems. Glutrino, I'm in live. I haven't been in the Ep.2. I haven't been in the PTU. I haven't participated in any 4.0. There are settings in the NVIDIA control panel to sort out the WDM problems. Well, if you've got a link to an article I can read about that, that'd be handy, Rhino. Now, Glutrino, I'm very much looking forward to 4.0 going live. But in the meantime, we're testing my little side quest system, which I'll be using on my alt account to keep things interesting and complicated and difficult. And some actual helmets and some more armor. These will be good things to have. All right, I'm going to have a quick look at that article that Rhino's just linked. Okay, in the NVIDIA control panel, 3D settings, manage 3D settings, global settings, click restore. I had adjusted the global settings that all my software would use universal settings outlined in this section of the NVIDIA control panel. I did this so I wouldn't have to modify several individual programs under the program settings. I changed low latency mode, max frame rate, power management mode, etc, etc. I realized that these global settings are probably affecting the Windows desktop rendering, causing spikes of GPU usage as my video card tries to enforce the global settings that I arranged. Simply clicking the restore button underneath the list of settings to restore all of the default global settings parameters, I made the DWN.exe GPU spikes disappear. G'day Big Mouth, how are you, my friend? Okay, let's have a quick look. Ah, hang on. We're also on the wrong bloody scene. Uh-oh. Game crashed. Okay, I guess that's reasonable timing. Let's have a look. NVIDIA control panel. Manage 3D settings. Global settings. Restore. I don't ever remember changing any of those things, but what's happened? What's happened? Are we still live? Screen flickered, went crazy for a bit. Desktop Windows Manager is now down to 3% of my GPU. OBS still consuming a huge amount. Best not to do it while streaming. All right, let's jump back in. We'll see what happens. Yeah, it's so weird. I've never seen OBS using this much of my GPU. until recently, and I don't know what I've changed. I haven't changed anything. I think one thing I might also do is I was playing around with the Vulkan. We might switch back to this DirectX, the Direct 3D. Let's get out of here. We'll quit this and start again. Get a short session rather, Fig. You got work tomorrow. Starting at 7, Big Mouth. I'm starting 7:30 tomorrow night. Which is nice. Normally I start around 9:30. I do 9:30 to 5. But when I get a chance to start at 7, 7:15, 7:30, I like that because sometimes we have the opportunity to do overtime until 7. So if I start at 9:30 and finish at 5, then I get a half-hour extension of normal time. That takes me to 8 hours. And then I get 1.5 hours of overtime. But if I start at like 7 or 7:15 or 7:30 and finish at 3, then I get an extra half hour of operational overtime. That's at normal pay, which takes me to 3:30. And then I get another 3.5 hours of double time. So I like starting those earlier shifts. I don't get them very often these days. All right, let's go. So yeah, maybe the change to the monitors and the frame and the resolution, streaming in 1440p, maybe that's just been a big change or a big tax on my GPU. I don't know. We'll get this dual PC streaming thing set up. We'll use the Ninja's computer as the streaming machine. I think I'll just get a capture card because that's all the tutorials I've seen talk about that. Okay, all of a sudden everything is way better. Star Citizen is actually using part of the GPU now.
Warning, warning,
Uh-oh.
warning, warning.
What's
We have an
happening?
emergency, Commander. Raiders are
Oh.
preparing to board.
No.
Quick, hide
Hide the
the
Tim
Tim
Tams.
Tams. Twitch is being raided by 10 Toes 3. They've brought 14 raiders for our goodies. Welcome to the stream, folks.
Tentos! How are you, my friend?
Welcome to After Dark.
Thank you for the raid. Welcome in, Raiders. We're naffing about right now, having some technical issues, but also testing out my new side quest sort of mission system that I plan to use for this account that I'm currently on. This is Mr. Argo Hurston right here. And after the release of 4.0 and the coming wipe, you know, I'm interested in not necessarily a zero to hero type of gameplay experience for this stupid fellow here, but for one that makes the game a little bit more interesting. So I've devised my own side quest system. So I'm not allowed to use the Moby-Glass to accept contracts. The only way that I can get contracts is by traveling around to new locations, and when I arrive at a new location, I roll up on my side quest system to see if any missions are available, and if they are, then I get to roll on the table a bit. It's kind of like a random encounter D&D type thing. And then hopefully sometimes that'll spin up a Moby-Glass mission for me, or it'll be one of my little custom side quests. Like, for example, we're on the hunt for Golden Medman. We need one more Golden Medman to be able to finish one of the side quests. So welcome in, man. How was your stream? I hope you had a good time. Why is Kanye West the new Cutter skin? Yeah, it looks so sick. It's so good. All right, we collected up some helmets and stuff. All right, we still need one more bloody golden medman. Yeah. So what I... Oh, hang on. We're still on our chatting screen after our technical issues. Let's just jump back in. After suiciding 3 people, what happened? Alright, let's go. The stream was good. Just citizened a few times as well. Yeah, it happens. It happens. Yeah, I love that new paint skin. So, we've been in this building. So I don't think most Star Citizen players will be ever on the hunt for golden medmen, but we do need to find one more. You may need to a character reset. Oh, jeez. Well, things here at the moment seem to be a little bit better. After we jumped in, after the game crashed to desktop, we've made some modifications to some NVIDIA settings, and things seem to be a little bit stable now, which is nice. We're actually getting some frames. For some reason, my desktop window manager was using 30% of my GPU. But that's all seems to be sorted out now. All right, here we go. Golden medmans, golden medmans. No! We'll take those quick... we'll take both of those. So if we jump in, let's... I think if we jump in here, we can have a quick look, right? So this is the table so far of my side quests that I've put together. And basically, when I get to a new location, I roll a d10 and determine, you know, how many missions there might be available at this location. And then we roll up our dice again. And have we rolled? I can't remember if we rolled for this location. I got sidetracked. I don't know. I'm going to need chat to remind me. I must make sure that when I get to a new location, I roll up the missions straight away. No golden medmans. No golden medmans. Whoever thought, you know, we'd be on the hunt for these bloody melons? We just need one more and then I can finish my first side quest. No! Oh, some cool boots, another multi-tool would be good. Thought I put these in my locker. Okay, I think we've got one more building to search. I really badly need a mercenary Moby Glass mission because we've got a couple of other side quests that require us to find some P4 AR rifles. And if I buy them, I'm not going to make any money from the side quest. But if we find them, then I've got the potential to earn a little bit of income. But... given I can't, you know, use the Moby Glass contract manager unless it's spun up by the side quest mission or the viewers on Twitch use their Tim Tams to trigger a Moby Glass mission, then I'm kind of restricted to just waiting. Where is this other building? There it is. I do not think we've rolled up our missions here. I do not think we did. We came here on the hunt for some golden medmans, and then we had those technical issues and the crash to desktop. No boxes in here at all. This is brutal, man. This is brutal. Oh, wait a minute. Here we go. Golden medmans. No, some more food though. That'll be good. I'll switch back here. Same scene for you guys, but slightly different for me. Having just done that, we kind of need to go back. Because we need to roll up our missions. Alright, how many missions are there? 4. It's only one mission. What is it? 81. Oh, I don't know if there's an 81. There's not. We're just into the 80s. 46. Oops. Sweet, sweet fruit. Dear God. Deliver 10 Patambu and 10 Oza to the mission location and store it in loot box. Now, whenever I roll up the missions, I have to at least accept one mission. Now, given only one mission popped up, I have to accept this one mission. Whereabouts are we? Sunlight, how are you? Happy Sunday. I hope everyone's had a wonderful weekend. Hope you've got a wonderful weekend ahead of you. We're at Hadley. Alright, so what bloody active side quests do we have? Can only have a maximum of 12. Okay, so we've only got a few. So golden medmans. I wonder if we've got... I don't think we've got 10 Oza. We've probably got 10 Patambus. Okay. That sucks. In the GeForce app, you can enable upscaling. That way it will be running in 1080p, but upscaling to 2 to 4K without any frame losses. Right now, things seem to be reasonably okay. maybe just that change that we made before, resetting those bloody NVIDIA settings or whatever it was, has sorted out some of the issues. See, those helmets weren't in my backpack. Now, as part of my gameplay for Argo Hurston, for those people who are new here, thank you again, 10 Toes, for the raid. There is a whole bunch of rules that I've got on my Discord that are finable offences. So again, chat can fine Argo if they see him doing something wrong. And one of them, for example, is wearing a backpack while we're flying a vehicle. So I've gotten, you know, it's always on my mind now. When I get in and out of the ship, I always get my backpack out so I'm ready to fly, because I know there'll be some people out there who'll be eagle-eyed and go, yep, I've got some Tim Tams, my version of the channel points, and I'm going to spend some of those to find Mr. Argo. Upscaling is the way. So in the GeForce app, you can enable upscaling. That way it will be running in 1080p, but upscaling to 2.4K without any frame losses. So I'm already running in 1440p. That's my resolution of my screens, OBS, my game. So if I recall correctly then, if we were here on this same server last night. There were some ships outside of Armistice, but they don't seem to be here. Maybe that was at a different location. Big Mouth, if you're on an EU server and you're not, can we still play together? Well, no, we both need to be on the same, in the same region, on the same server in that same region. If you want to play together, the best way is to just from your friends list from the menu, right click on one of your friends and say join friend, and that will log you onto the same server that they're on. God damn it. This is a super interesting way to play the game though, because again, I'm not really keen on a zero to hero type run, you know, where you start with, you know, no money or no ship, or, you know, whatever restrictions that you want to put on yourself. This account will start with a few things. The ship that we're currently flying, the cutter. There's a whole backstory to Argo Hurston and, you know, his relationship with Amelia Hurston and their separation. He's not actually a Hurston. He changed his name when they got married because he wanted to be a Hurston. They soon discovered after a couple of years of Amelia and Hurston being married that he was a bit of an idiot, and Amelia got fed up with him, and so they divorced, and she gave him this old ship which belonged to her brother after he went off on an adventure in his 890 jump, traveling around as the Hurstons do in style and luxury. But the vehicle only has a power core, doesn't have anything else. We've got no weapons or anything. So far, we've managed to get ourselves a cooler and a quantum drive. G'day, Dogs. How are you, mate? So I'm very much looking forward to the wipe. But for me, this has been a better experience than, you know, previous zero to hero runs I've done in the past. Rappel was good for weapons and stuff before, but we didn't find any loot boxes there. Having to travel around to different locations to try and pick up missions and stuff. So far, we haven't been able to pick up very many Moby-Glass missions. Hadley is where we just came from. We really need a Moby-Glass mission, specifically a mercenary one. Let's go over to Pinewood. Because with that mercenary mission, we'll be able to tick off another one of the side quests and collect ourselves, you know, some weapons and some nine-tail armor. We've got enough money now to be able to afford ourselves a couple of storage boxes, which we badly need, to stick in the back of the cutter here. That will allow us, you know, whenever we're able to pick up those mercenary missions, to loot a little bit of armor and stuff. Oh, more nighttime. Yeah, it doesn't matter where you log into, which server or region, Big Mouth, the characters will always be the same. It's shared across all regions and servers. So whatever I'm doing right now here, if I log onto a US server, the database will be the same. We've got to set up these views. I keep saying that, and then we just don't set up the views. Whilst I'm saying and talking about it, let's set up a couple more views. So we'll set that to, so we've got view 1, view 2. I think we'll try and go slightly over the top of the ship, just off to the right here. That'll be view number 3. Let's go underneath the ship. So if we ever get some guns installed on this ship, the Archie bunker, we're going to set that to number 4. So just an FYI from Rich Tyler last night on Burke's stream, backpacks will be able to hold more in the next Ep.2 patch. Oh, interesting. All right, so we got one view, two views over the right side of the ship, underneath. Maybe we should set up a security camera. Let's set up a security camera real quick. While I'm thinking about it, let's go inside the ship. There we go. We'll set that to view number 5. That way we can always check the back of the, or at least the living quarters, to see if anyone's in there sneaking around. Or you'll be able to put armor in backpacks. That's a significant change. That's a lovely change. Definitely required. It'd make looting things much easier. Does that looks like a Polaris to me. Oh god, flying is so much easier now that we've actually got some frames. Okay. Let's turn the engine off. It's a new location. Let's spin up our missions. 5. I think that's 2 missions, yeah? No, still only 1. Oh, hang on. No, this is the D10 here. No missions at this location. No missions at this location. Okay. It's going to be so nice, man. I'm still not convinced, though, that 4.0 is going to be out before the end of the year. I just keep on seeing so much that, you know, it's not ready, it's not ready, it's not ready. We're at 68% storage in my locker at the moment. All I want to achieve tonight is to finish one bloody side quest. And picking up a Moby Glass, a mercenary mission, can tick off several of the side quests that we currently have. Because another side quest that we need to complete involves us collecting some med gowns, some med pens, and a paramed tool. And the paramed tool we can pick up from you know, the bunkers, as well as loads of med pens, med gowns we can find all over the place. What exactly are they bringing to 4.0? 4.0 is a massive update to the game. It includes the release of a completely new system, Pyro, with a whole bunch of new planets and moons and the long-awaited jump points to be able to travel between the 2 different systems that we have. When 4.0 comes out, that'll be Stanton and Pyro. A whole bunch of feature and game improvements, server meshing, which allows larger player counts. So right now we're probably on a 100 player server, but currently they've been testing 2,000 player meshes in 4.0. 4.0 is a significant change. I think we've just glitched out that box, damn it. It's a massive update to the game. Always leg armor. Okay, yeah, we'll take that. Which is why there'll be a database wipe when 4.0 comes around, because of the significant changes to the game. At the moment, Ep.2 is 44500. Are you serious? So for the new players like Big Mouth, 44500 means that there'll be 4 servers per system, 4 meshes per system, and 500 players per mesh. So there's a significant number of players, man. 2,000 players in Stanton, 2,000 players in Pyro. If I'm incorrect on that, please correct me in the chat. So we're up to 4,000 now across a single server, so to speak, a certain single shard. And that shard consists of... Oh, no, 500 players total. Are you sure? I thought it was 500 players per mesh. And there's 4 meshes. Maybe it sounds... Rhino generally knows a lot more than I do. Well, not generally. He does know a lot more than I do. 4 DGSs in Pyro, 4 DGSs in Stanton. Yeah, and I thought there was 500 players per DGS. Can't believe how long we've spent looking for bloody golden medmans. Well, Acorn, maybe the code's not as such shit as it used to be. Maybe they've been tweaking it a little bit. That's why they're able to increase it. 500 players per shard. I'm pretty sure it says 500 players per mesh. Golden Medman. Why are these things so hard to find now? God damn it, man. How much money do we have? 24 grand. Big Mouth, you're off. Good chatting with you, mate. I'm off. My boys need my attention as they're beating me up. Thanks for dropping in, mate. Appreciate it. Yeah, we're 100% on the same server we were on. Was it this morning? I think it was this morning. What is that? Oh, it's a cyclone. No fitty in our little cutter. Red loot box. We're almost gonna... Oh no, it's been opened and glitched out. We're almost gonna have to head back to Lawville soon, so we can empty the ship of its stuff. Oh. Let's have a quick look. What other side quests we currently have active? So I need to collect a P4 rifle. And so we've got the grenades and the magazines and the rifles for a score to settle will happen when we can get a bloody Moby-Glass mission for a mercenary contract. The blue arrow helmet is just a matter of, you know, hopefully one day we'll come across it. We need one more golden medman for Mother Secret Cure-All. I'm pretty sure, yeah, we're going to have to keep collecting Patambu and Ozes as well. We've got 2 different scores to settle, one on Hadley and one up at Everest Harbour. The relic we'll only find when we can start exploring, you know, the derelict outposts. I need to put together I put here in this sheet OM marked location. So whenever I get to one of these locations that's, you know, unmarked on the star map, I can put in the OM coordinates so I can find my way back to it. And surgical supplies. So med gowns are easy to get. We can buy some med pens. We can sacrifice my paramed tool and then we can complete this side quest. But the situation right now, slow going, which is why I'm really looking forward to this more so than like a standard 0 to hero type run. Because even though I've got a functional ship, yes, it has no shields and no weapons. So, you know, in a fight, we're going to be running as fast as we can. But even though I've got a functional ship, not being able to use the Moby-Glass to accept contracts is a significant change to the system. I'm only able to find missions by traveling around to new locations, which is, I think, for me at least, a wonderful way to play the game. I've got to be moving around. I can't just open up my my computer, so to speak, and go, what am I doing now? Oh, I can't be bothered doing any of these. I've done them all 50 times. All right, let's go. We're out. Ugh. That change for backpacks though, Rhino, as you were saying, sounds super interesting. Super interesting. Because that's one of the big issues at the moment with the changes to the inventory and physicalized inventory is the looting of armor and equipment, you know, having to carry stuff one by one back to your ship. You can't fit things in your backpack. Which in some ways I don't kind of mind too much. Again, from the type of gameplay that I'm trying to simulate, that's actually, you know, for me right now kind of nice, right? Slow and just chilled. Seems they changed it due to contested zones. I don't know anything about these contested zones. It's all gonna be brand new, man. Maybe we'll go over to Edmund. Where's Edmund? To be quite close. That's Lawville there, so is this Edmund over here? What? Grey Cat Industrial or Production Complex. Security facility. I guess we could always try and infiltrate a security facility. Also, hand salvage and mining will need bigger backpacks. Ooh. Okay, I think at this point, what we might need to do... Let me get a trail online. True.
Yes, Commander.
Maker's Point. I think we might make a quick trip up to Everest Harbour. We're going to buy ourselves a store-all box. So we've got some room to collect some loot. Set a course for Everest Harbour.
Acknowledged.
Set a course for Everest Harbour.
Acknowledged.
He's not working. He's taking some time off. I'll do it myself. And the Novikov currently is 120k. Do you know what that's gone up to, Rhino? Oh, he hasn't said specifics yet. Okay. That's right. Does that mean we'll be able to put rifles in backpacks? If the backpacks are bigger? What? Oh, yes, we can. Interesting. Interesting. That's one thing that I really miss is being able to have two weapons on your backpack and one in your hand. You know, but just being able to run out of a bunker carrying 3 weapons is a significant difference to just being able to run out carrying 2. So if we can put them in backpacks, that's going to be sweet. They're bringing back looting. They're bringing back looting. At the moment, only the Arrow can carry a weapon in its backpack. Contact landing services.
Acknowledged. CLS has been contacted. Awaiting confirmation.
Contact landing services.
Acknowledged. CLS has been contacted.
There we
Awaiting
go.
Confirmation.
Let's go. We'll go get ourselves a 2 SEU store-all box. I've got money to afford that. Might sell some of the loot we've got, the helmets and stuff. Getting a bit of game lag. Oh, 10 Toes raid before reminds me I need to set up my shout out commands on Twitch. My apologies. Hang on, wait a minute. Nodes are getting more spread out. Also, yeah, I did catch a very, very brief glimpse of Red Monster doing some rock mining over in Pyro, and yeah, they weren't in big clusters. They were sort of like spread out over a, you know, an area, which I thought was kind of cool. Okay, so let's have a look. We could probably sell... Oh, I can't fit this in my backpack, can I? We can probably sell... Let's sell this. And then we've got an actual suit of hodgepodge armor. I don't think... Why are flares listed under weapons? That's interesting. Don't know how much we'll get for these ready up helmets. Could probably sell a couple of pairs of boots. The sustenance will keep. We need all these weird fruits and stuff. Jumping limes. Dignious roots. The Oza. We could probably sell a couple of these. Actually, I don't think these are actually worth any money. These ones will be. Can sell these medical tools. Mining attachment. Could sell these. Okay. We got a few things we can sell. We'll go buy ourselves a store all box. Let's close the ship up. Oh, I've just realized I didn't pay for my habs. I think it's 500, right? Because we woke up here at Everest Harbour, which requires us to pay some accommodation fees, according to the rules for Argo Hurston. I enjoyed a fun fact on QI recently. Humans do not experience wetness as spiders can. What we experience is a change of temperature and texture. Well, how do spiders experience wetness?
You are fined 1 credit for a violation of the verbal morality statute.
For fucking what? For what? What am I fined for? You gotta tell me, Metaphysical, what I've been fined for, man. I'm not wearing armor. I don't have a helmet on. I'm not carrying any weapons. I paid my hab fee. I don't think I've broken any rules. Vaping in a UE-controlled space station. See, now Meta's just looking through the list of rules, trying to find some reason to find me. I've done nothing wrong, man. I've done nothing wrong. Agro receptors. What? Alright, what'll these guys buy from us? You just wanted to waste 1,000 Tim Tams? What have I got in my backpack? Okay, 990 for the dust up. Okay, cool. Is that all they're going to buy from me? Maybe we can sell this stuff at the cargo deck. These we'll probably need to take to Kasaba. Alright. Hang on. I thought that Kasaba was upstairs. Oh yeah, it is. Over this way. My GPU's wigging out again. And Star Citizen going and my graphics update finished and crashed me to desktop. Well, that was kind of like me trying to, Oh, we got a med gun here. Let's sell that. It's not supposed to be here. Luckily, it's not here. You could have spawned me then, Meta. But you didn't. Too late. It's too late. What med gown? 150 bucks for some shoes. 120 bucks for some shoes. Yes, sir. Alright, we'll go down to the cargo deck, sell these tools we've got, buy ourselves a cargo box. Nvidia just had an update, did they? This looks like a node. What is this? Amiyoshi plague.
Hey.
Okay, this is super weird. I guess it's using a different part of, well, Star Citizen says it's using about 60% of the GPU, and OBS says it's using 84% of the GPU. Crash incoming. cargo center. All right. No side quests are getting completed. Oh, that's useful. Oh, reminder. We haven't rolled up our missions because we've arrived here at Everest Harbour. There's no missions. Of course there's no missions. I really enjoyed the episode of Inside Star Citizen with the music man. It was a nice episode, that one, because we didn't have Jared just, you know, talking in Jared's humor and all that sort of stuff. We just had the maestro telling us, oh man, I'm only getting 1 credit for that. Well, that's unfair. We just had the maestro telling us about his love for the music. Got a couple of tractor beams in my pockets. I thought I did. It's interesting that the multi-tools with a skin on them, you know, only sell for 1 credit. Be nice if they updated that. Maybe because they're subscriber gear or stuff that you can buy in the pledge store. Like, nope. You can only sell them for 1 quid. Alright, we want to buy a container. That doth be 2 SCU. 4.1k. Alright, we've got the money. Let's spend it. Video is lagging. Yeah, it's bad right now, man. OBS is out of control. I don't know why it's using so much of the GPU. It's driving me nuts, man. It never used to be like this. It never used to be like this. I don't know why it's doing it. I haven't changed anything in OBS. You know, like I said earlier, when we first started streaming, everything was perfect. Obviously, we've had a couple of OBS updates and stuff since then, but, you know, I don't know. It's as frustrating for you as it is for me. And I don't know how to fix it. I've looked up a couple of, you know, Reddit threads and stuff and posts on the OBS forums, and but yeah, it creates a whole bunch of game lag, and it affects this quality of the stream. It makes me very sad. There is something in my task manager called system, which is also contributing to GPU usage. Maybe I just need to completely just flush this computer. Looks like it's NVIDIA settings causing it. It's bloody NVIDIA, man. Alrighty, now we need to get ourselves a multi-tool, which will be inside the ship. I think I just need to uninstall all this NVIDIA stuff. Just let it be, man. Let it be. Just keep the drivers. Get rid of that bloody NVIDIA app. 39% hydration. Some inventory, please. You need to optimize NVIDIA. I just need to get rid of it. That's what I need to do. All right. Well, they should have bloody GPUs that are plug and play for people that just want to plug in and play, man. I'm not a competitive, you know, fucking whatever the latest first-person shooter is that needs fucking every single frame in the world. I need simple. And I'm sure there's loads of people in the world who just need simple. Give us simple. A fucking graphics card that just does what it's supposed to do. Display graphics. It's a PowerPoint presentation, is it? Well, maybe we'll just call it here until I can get shit sorted out. NVIDIA app is better than the last thing they had. No grid? Surely I can stack a 2 SCU container like this. It's disappointing. It's disappointing. Because when I look in this NVIDIA app, there doesn't seem to be anything here that allows any sort of configuration or customization or anything like that. It just gives me information. This OBS is causing so much problems right now. I can hardly even control the mouse. The NVIDIA app is simple, for fuck's sake. It doesn't look... There's nothing I can't... there's nothing to customize here. It just shows me information. Look, I'll show you. Yeah, let's have a look. You can see it on screen. Here's the overlay. We've got the overlay up. Here's the settings, right? Where the fuck are all the settings? There are no settings. Let's change this quality. Let's go fucking low. We're never going to get 60 frames in this game. I don't know. I don't know. You can change the settings that need changing in the app. Please tell me what settings they are. Where are the settings? Don't forget, I'm a pro streamer. This seems to me to be an OBS issue, because OBS has never consumed my GPU like it is now. There must be something that OBS is doing that's causing this issue. And if NVIDIA has some way of, you know, influencing what OBS is doing, then there should be a fucking OBS fucking settings here in this NVIDIA app. It's really very frustrating. Stop it. I'm out. I appreciate everyone spending their time with me tonight as we, you know, naff about here. Let's queue up a raid here on Twitch. We'll send you off to some stream that is actually working. Oh dear, we're back to the dramas that we had earlier, you know, in the year. We had internet issues now, or then. How can OBS be using 82.4% of my GPU? Let's have a look. Let's see who's on. Motherfig, your generosity tonight has been amazing as usual. Dark Acorn, thanks for subscribing and gifting a sub out to Metaphysical. On Twitch, you're a legend. Thank you, 10 Toes, for the raid. Appreciate you, mate. This stream is so far behind. Yeah, it's star. Huge mission payout buffs. It's giving away a Saber Peregrine with LTI. Looks like he's watching some SCL or something like that. And obviously I've got some research to do. To see how I can fix things. It's slightly frustrating because, as I said earlier on, you know, I did a private stream today and everything was perfect. But as soon as we go live, we have these issues. All right, we're going to queue up this raid for the 5-star. A GPU is a 1080p, not a 1440p card. Well, that could be one of the things there, JP. Incompatibilities. Trying to do too much.